are your thoughts on the Olympics, just in general? Like going there as an athlete, as a fan, like what it's done for our sport, this mystical thing that I've been chasing for 7 years now?
Yeah.
Almost 8, yeah. Just because, I mean, it kind of changed our sport, and it says a lot to like what you were just saying in terms of our sport's entertaining. Because when you go to the Olympics, that's like one of the hottest seats, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think I think that's kind of a double-edged sword, at least historically speaking. Mm-hmm. I don't see the Olympics. I don't see the fruit of the Olympics in our tours, in our volleyball. Yeah. It was a long time in Atlanta in '96. That's almost 24 years now. Or
it seems like it's one big thing that like 2 people can get, or like 4 people. Let's say whoever gets to go, you get that title. But the rest of our sport, it kind of just drains it.
Yeah.
For the other 4 years.
Yeah.
Because, well, the World Tour has us by the balls, and it can ruin our domestic tour by making us chase this Olympic thing around the world. Which
they've played like a Stradivarius for the last 2 decades.
Beautifully. I haven't even played AVP.
But, I don't think that golden, that thing that everyone says, oh, the Olympics is just going to catapult our sport. Business-wise and as a tour on a 4-year basis, I don't think it's done that at all. If anything, I think it's hurt our tour in many ways.
It's catapulted a few players, maybe.
Yeah,
right?
Well, obviously,
yes.
Kerri and Misty and the very successful ones have benefited greatly from the Olympics, and God bless them. They deserve it. They performed. I've never felt any pressure like the pressure I felt in the Olympics, and it was an athletic experience like no other, and keep fighting for it. It's worth it. Yeah. It's totally worth it. It's a surreal, glorious, as corrupt and crappy as parts of it are. Yeah. As an athlete and as someone that strives to be great and wants to see how great you can be on the greatest stage, there's nothing like it.
Right,
There's nothing like it. With that said, I don't think someone in Switzerland that only cares about, the Olympics and their is going to help us to get where we need our domestic tour to go.
Right.
We need to do that.
Yeah.
Us Americans, us guys here. And that might mean at some point, changing a few rules or doing things differently. Yeah. It never not worked for us in the past.
Totally. I'd be on board.
So I as an athlete, and I think the Olympics are one of the coolest things ever.
Right.
As far as, any notion that the Olympics has helped our domestic tour at all since we became an Olympic sport, I think the complete contrary.
Right.
It has not.
Totally.
And I don't think, I think it's wasted effort and thought to think that is what's gonna get our tour back to glory, get us back to 30 events and tens of millions of dollars of prize money. It's gonna be shrewd, smart, good hiring people that are playing a long game, and hopefully that's what Donald's doing.